Arithmetic sequences. The word arithmetic means also or subtracts. So here we have three sequences. They share the same property that their numbers are evenly spaced. So if I want to get to next numbers on the list, the first one I add 3 each time to get to next numbers. And the next one we add 4 each time. And this one we add -3 or subtract 3 each time. So these evenly spaced sequences are arithmetics. And so the sequence is arithmetics if the difference between two consecutive terms is the same number D. And if I know a sequence is arithmetic, that's very easy to get the formula for AN. So if I know the information, for example, I need the first numbers and D to get the specific formulas. So in these examples, the sequence is arithmetic because the difference between two terms is 3. And I know what the first number is, and I know what D is, and so I plug into the general formula. Now I get the specific formula describing the sequence, and the 1,000th term I'm plugging in with 1,000, I get what 1,000th term is equal to for this sequence. Here are two slightly different informations for arithmetic sequence. I don't know what A1 and D's are, so first things I want to do is plugging -3 into the general sequence formula to find out these equations, then plugging 9 into the general formula to get this equation. Notice if I subtract them, I get D equal to 7, and I plug D equal to 7 back into this equation. For example, I can find out what A1 is. Now, once I know the first numbers and D, I can put into the formula, general formula to find a specific formula for this sequence. Now here it is. And how do we find the sum? If I want to add a arithmetic sequence up to a point, and I can imagine them as layers of bricks. So if I want to add this arithmetic sequence, what I do is I take another wall like this, I flip over and put them together. Now they form a rectangle. And it's easy to count the total number of rectangles here. There are n rows, and there are n plus 1, this plus that much columns. So therefore, 2 copies of this is equal to n times these two formulas. So S is 1/2 of this. And so, for example, if I want to find how many bricks over here, which is arithmetic, the first number rows are 3, and there are 100 layers, and the last row 300. So therefore, that's how many bricks we have. Okay, and bye-bye.